camera tripod. It's Deranged getting his vengeance.
Finally, a thug. I mean, he's going for his vengeance.
There is a
Ghost
time
Shadow,
and a place. This is a wrestling company. This is a wrestling show. We can't have it. Get some people out here to stop this.
Get somebody out here. This is just a brawl. Referee Nick Shin distracted, though, on the outside.
Hey, get him out of here.
He's supposed to be cover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Deranged. The help of Deranged.
That's how we got in the building. Why would Deranged help Ghost Shadow, the man? Opinion.
Oh, the crowbar. And now handing him towards Ghost Shadow, perhaps a measure of one-upsmanship. Can we get somebody out here, Harry? Somebody ring the bell, do something. Only have one choice. What is he talking about here? Oh, no, he can't do it. Putting the referee's head, he's not going to
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of I'm Stephen James, being joined by Mr. Entertainment, Harry Jonni.
My goodness, what an exciting way to start out.
What is going on?
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
And immediately kicking off.
I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm not gonna hurt you.
That's
I
Deranged.
actually like you. I actually like you. You wear shiny jackets. And you have a very shiny mustache. I respect that.
Okay.
But it doesn't mean I want to hang out with you, so beat it before I change my mind. Yeah, thank you.
And Deranged chasing off Mark Adam Haggerty.
Oh, so you know why I'm here? Yeah, that big guy over there, huh?
Harry Jonni stepping on the
Sorry,
stage.
Harry, I didn't mean to interrupt your show again. I'm really sorry. All right.
Deranged, we're not doing this again.
No, listen, hear me out. You hear me? My voice is mellow. I guess I'll let the fans chant.
And the Capitol fans giving Mr. Entertainment a what for?
Except him, hopefully. I mean,
Basura, they say.
sorry, I
Basura.
didn't mean to let that go for so long. I was kind of enjoying it. But anyway, look, seriously, I'm geared up for a reason. I came here to thank you. See how mellow I am? I haven't hurt anyone. Security's fine. We're all good, right? Safe space. That's what I learned at therapy. Thank you. I came to thank you for forcing me to get help. For making me realize that I do need to stop living up to this deranged persona. I need to stop being so rebellious. I'm here to play ball. I'm here to play by your rules, okay? I just want my match with Ghost Shadow as promised. You said that this year I'd get to wrestle Ghost Shadow for the Freestyle medallion, and I'm here to do that. Wouldn't everybody like to see me wrestle Ghost Shadow right now? And right now?
Calling out Ghost Shadow. Asking right now. Remember last time we saw Deranged, he was carried out of the building at the behest of Mr. Entertainment.
I appreciate, Jonni, that you're doing better thanks to me putting you in
All respect to it, it's all because of you. I feel better, I'm a new man. Look, I even garden now. I garden. I read books. I do yoga. You changed me, Harry. So I wanted to show you I'm grateful. Just give me a chance.
No offense, Jonni, if I'm a little bit cautious about how you feel. You've been running really rough around here for the last couple months, so excuse me if I'm not exactly convinced by your behavior.
All right, Harry, it don't help at all, okay? I didn't come empty-handed. I have a gift for you. I put together a little piece, okay? It's to celebrate your courage, your anybody can pull up that piece for me?
What piece?
If that's possible.
What is this?
What is this?
What is this?
A little bump in the road, it is okay.
It's my office.
Bumps in the road, why? Because they're jealous. That's why.
That's my office. Why are you?
They should be jealous because
Harry Turchanian's private moment.
at everything you do, and they are successful at nothing. You are a brilliant performer, a comedian, a broadcaster, and the owner of Capital Wrestling. Why? Because you, my friend, you are the top dog. You are a stunner. You are a bull. You are a tiger. You are a tiger bull. That's right. You are everything they want to be, and that is the reason they're jealous. Because you are the man, and you will always be the man no matter what happens. Push! Yeah!
Caught.
Look how confident you are.
Hey, you know what? I've had about enough of you. Deranged. Jonni, I've had about enough, okay?
Look, Harry. It's simple, okay? If you ever like to get easier, you're gonna give me a match. You're gonna give me my match, and you're gonna give it to me now.
Okay.
Or I start hurting people again.
So here's the thing. Obviously, you didn't spend enough time in that facility, Jonni, because you would have remembered, like most of these people should remember, that I'm the boss and I make the decisions, and I'm always one step ahead. Because
Look, Harry, these people came here to see action. They didn't come here to see me begging for a match. This is a pro wrestling company. They want to see pro wrestling. Okay?
Absolutely right.
Look at the word already and shut up.
Listen to the fans responding to Deranged, responding to Jonni. They do want professional wrestling.
I am a man of my word. Okay? I'm a man of my word.
Fans saying, let him wrestle.
Capital Wrestling is proudly sponsored by Sapphire New York. Experience the peak of New York nightlife at any of Sapphire's 3 locations in the heart of New York City. World-class food, world-class bartenders, and world-class entertainment and atmosphere, Sapphire New York will leave you wanting more. Find out on how you can have an elite experience at nysapphire.com.
You people don't tell me what to do.
Jonni, I promised you a match against No Shadow. I did. In 2020. But the last time I counted is 12 whole months in 2020. And I'm not saying that I'm going to make you go through the entire 12 months, but I'm not saying that I'm not. But being that I'm always one step ahead, I thought something like this might happen. But I got you something, Jonni. Another present, another opportunity for you. It's not No Shadow, but it might just be a little bit better. I went and I spent a little bit of money. I got somebody who I think is legendary, and I think you all agree. A king. A king that all of you know and love. That's right. The king of the North, Carter Mason.
Carter Mason?
Come out and teach him a lesson, Carter. Canada's own Carter Mason.
The king of the North, Carter Mason. Coming to us all the way from Smash Wrestling and Canadian.
While some of you in the may not know who Carter Mason is, he's been on our radar for quite some time. Here's a look at the Capital's new King of the North.
Mason, the King of the North. Harry, what a big surprise here. Some points of contention still brewing between you and Deranged. He's back finally after you had him dragged out here. He comes out here with a positive attitude, a new attitude, just trying to get the
Positive attitude?
The match that you promised him.
He tried
You
to
won't give
embarrass
him.
me on international television.
How did he try
Positive
to embarrass?
attitude.
I mean, you
Those
should have left the cameras up.
Right, I didn't leave any cameras up. You think I put cameras in my own office?
You do like to watch yourself.
Those are private affirmations. That's how you pump yourself up as an actor and as a performer, as an owner. You wouldn't understand that because you don't even own a clean shirt.
I thought it was Tai Chi. Harry Turchanian here, beside himself, but in the ring.
Just once I'd like things to just go smoothly, but it doesn't matter because I'm, again, one step ahead.
The bell is rung and we are underway, and immediately this is the kind of action you can expect in the freestyle division as Deranged side headlock takedown, looking to build his way towards that match that you did promise in 2020 against the freestyle champion.
Under duress, mind you, but I did promise it to him.
And in the corner, Carter Mason looking to make a statement early on. Referee forcing a break. Deranged dodging and giving a forearm of his own. Oh, chops to the middle of the chest. This is the hungriest I've seen Deranged in a long time. Now culminating, ducking underneath.
He should be hungry. No one will hire him. He's mentally unstable.
Well,
and by the way, it's Jonni Ramirez. Let's knock off this deranged crap. I'm not calling anyone deranged.
Well, Jonni is rotten as he looks to fly, diving through the middle ropes, nailed into the guardrail. And the fans on their feet. As Deranged in the early goings, making a statement, rolling it back to the ring cover. One only.
That's right. Come on, Carter.
Did not hook the leg there.
Why are we focused so much on Deranged? Let's talk about Carter Mason, all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Part of there we go, that's what I'm talking about. See, that's the skill level.
And driving that foot to the back of the neck of Deranged.
And smartly.
Now remember, Deranged getting caught with that Ghost Shadow muscle buster not too long ago. You gotta wonder if those effects, he's still feeling them as he struggles around the ring, and Carter Mason in control. Cover, 1, 2.
Deranged's biggest problem is not the physical difficulties he's dealing with, it's the mental ones.
Both of these men, no strangers to the squared circle. A 15-year vet in his own right is Carter Mason as he works over Deranged.
All the way from Smash Wrestling, part of another talent negotiation that I set up. Thank you very much, with a fantastic organization out of Canada, Smash Wrestling.
I hate to give the devil his due, Harry, but I will say this. You have brought in some of the best and the most underrated talent in professional wrestling, and right now we're seeing a phenomenal display by Carter Mason doing your bidding.
The phenomenal shape that Carter Mason is in for this freestyle division.
Both of these men all go. And it's Jonni fighting back in the midst of a psychological Cold War with Ghost Shadow in a feud that spans over 19 years. When will he get this match, Harry?
Sometime in 2020, that's what was promised.
Sometime in 2020.
That's what he asked for. I'm giving the man what he's asked for, and somehow I'm a villain in all this? It's absurd.
Oh, and Mason driving that knee into the neck again. Cover, hooks the leg. 2 count only.
Hopefully that knee will knock some sense into Jonni Ramirez.
Carter Mason trained by the Canadian legend Johnny Devine. Showing.
And now the crowd being just disgustingly disrespectful and calling him a Burger King. Which is as close to royalty as these people have ever been.
Well, if he was a Burger King, that makes sense why you like him. But now, firmly in control, say what you want. But Carter Mason in the early goings.
Look at that, look at that.
Jumping over, oh! Stomping it now, twisting, driving those heels into the chest of Jonni.
And he adds to the count of 5, which also happens to be in Canada as well, despite the metric system, just so you know. It's still count of 5.
No longer Deranged, you said.
No, I'm not going to refer to him by some nonsensical comic book name.
And now
the man is
on the
Jonni
digits.
Ramirez, and he's a jerk.
Looking to catch him. Ducks underneath. Deranged knocking him down.
I'm not gonna glorify his nonsense like he's the Joker.
Standing drop kick by Deranged. Finally gaining a head of steam here. Standing moonsault, just nailing him. Cover. One.
Come on,
two.
no, yes. Woo.
Again, 2 count only, says our official here in this matchup.
Carter
In the early goings, what seemed to be Carter Mason's match, Jonni Ramirez.
That's right.
Getting back into it as he climbs to heights, to the top, looking to fly. Double stomp right into the chest. This could be it. Cover. Look at the leg. 1, 2. And just escaping is Carter Mason.
Oh, thank you. Come on, Carter. Teach him a lesson. Help me teach this punk a lesson. Teach all these people a lesson. Because that's what it's about. It's about jealousy. All these people are jealous. These people in the crowds are jealous of me.
Carter Mason having had fierce battles with H.C. Loke this past year, earning the respect of the veteran. Also having battled Capital Wrestling former champion Sonny Kiss, and showing that skill right now. Get him up.
Oh! That Death Valley driver.
Cover. Hook the leg. 1, 2. Oh, that's about as close as you can get without walking away with the prize. And Ramirez in trouble.
Yeah, and rightfully so. Jonni Ramirez is going to learn the lesson that you don't mess with the owner. And I'm not. There we go. Come on, look at that. Oh, but he landed on his
missing.
feet.
Has him up. Oh, drives him down. Just barely catching him. Kick to the face. This could be it.
Come on, no, come on, kick out.
1, 2, 3.
You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me.
And victorious Harry is Johnny Rotten, is Jonni Ramirez, is Deranged. It doesn't matter what you call him, Harry. Tonight you tried to stick it to him, and he was victorious.
That's fine.
No comment?
It's fine. It's fine. Just a bump in the road. Just a bump in the road.
Bump in the road. No bumps in the road right now on the highway to the Freestyle Television Championship. The Freestyle Championship, that medallion held by Ghost Shadow. No bumps on the road. That's Johnny Rotten, Jonni Ramirez, Deranged, whatever you want to call him. Soon you might have to call him champion, Harry.
Don't worry. Be careful what you wish for, Johnny Rotten Ramirez, because you just might get it.
And now staring a hole at Harry Tujadian.
Want to be the first to catch Capital Wrestling television? Want to watch it uncut, uncensored, and without any ads? Well then fuel up with Gas Digital. Become a Gas Digital subscriber now. Not only to watch Capital Wrestling every Saturday at 11 a.m. in HD, but also watch live podcasts such as Legion of Skanks, The Real Ass Podcast, Believe You Me with Michael Bisping, High Society Radio, and more live on-demand programming. Head to gasdigital.com and sign up for High Octane, All Access, and get a 14-day free trial. Gas Digital. Next week, right here on we will see the next chapter of Carino and Homicide written as they face off in a 6-man showdown. Carino has enlisted his brothers in the Ugly Ducklings to stand by his side, while Homicide has called upon one of his students, the current Freestyle champion Ghost Shadow, and one of his closest allies, Black G's. What will happen when these two families collide? Only one way to find out. Watching here next week on